Hello everyone, and welcome back to RuneScape. So it's been a little while since I last played the game, and therefore we've fallen behind on a lot of content. And today we're going to be doing, not the most exciting piece of content, but there is this quest called Desperate Creatures, which used to be part of the Carapac Yak track. I never did it. I didn't expect it to become a quest. It's actually required for As an Address quest, which we already did. So we're kind of backwards here. So I figure we might as well start by getting that out of the way so I can not have to worry about it being weird on the timeline any more than it already is, because, it's going to involve a lot of characters and dialogue that doesn't make much sense given that we've, done Extinction and As an Address quests and all that stuff. But anyway, we started by talking to the Curator. Alright, Desperate Creatures. Finally, somebody who might actually be of use. You have no idea how long I've been standing here trying to get some decent help. What do you need? Saren herself has tasked me with collecting specimens from the island of Anachronia. It's important I get them to her as quickly as possible. See, it already doesn't make much sense. But, yeah, its rewards is just 2 lore books as well, so nothing super amazing. But anyway, I'll help you. Excellent, then let's get started. What do I need to do first? Have you found the 4 specimens I requested yet? Remember, you need to use the Tomb of Tracking I gave you to locate them. I don't have a Tomb of Tracking. I'm still working on it. What? Do I have a Tomb of Tracking from the Yak track, maybe? I'll check my bank, I guess. I definitely never messed around with this stuff. Look at that, I did have one. Alright. Well, anyway. So it's going to take me to Western Anachronia. That's the first area. So luckily, yeah, I definitely did not do any of this. It's kind of weird that he just knows that I have a tomb from, I don't know, how many years ago was that? 2 years ago? I don't know. 2020, apparently, so almost 3 years. In a few months, it'll be 3 years that I got this tomb. Alright, Western. That would be this way. It's probably going to take me a little while to get used to playing the game again, because I've really not played RuneScape at all for, I think, the past year. At best, I logged in a few times and just did some, AFK fishing to work on, invention and fishing 200 mil experience, but that's all I've really done. It was nice to take a break, though. I got a lot of programming done, played some games for fun instead of for YouTube. It was good. But I'm ready to be back. Northwest, so it's gonna be right around here. This general area. Okay, why am I clicking on that? 8 paces south, huh? 3 paces north. So what, right here? Do I just click it when I'm standing on it? Oh, we do. Okay. Alright, next one, please. Yeah, this is not, the most riveting game content here. But it needs to be done, so we will do it. And then we'll get to some new quests. I want to get started on the most recent quest line, but to do that we have to get through the previous quest line first. Unfortunately. Wait, I was already past it, so it's right here? Wow, I guessed correctly. 14 northwest, so around this general area, I guess. Let's see here. 3 paces south is right here. Yay! Alright, what do we got? 18 northwest. So up here, near this guy, Vindicta. 5 paces south, really? So, how did you find Aea? I already forget how it's pronounced, but that's how I'm pronouncing it. Isn't it beautiful? It was quiet, like a well-decorated tomb. Everyone just walking around like corpses, resigned to a fate they're not even trying to avert. I had expected more from the mighty dragon riders, a vast and vibrant world, but they all treat it like it's nothing more than a grave. I wouldn't put it quite like that. We are a spiritual people. We follow the Olundai, and we accept our place in it. The Ilujanka are dying. We accept that, and we celebrate the life we had. Dress it up how you like. They all just surrendered to it. A whole world of people refusing to fight to survive. I couldn't just stand there and let them get away with that. What did you do? Oh, don't get that panicked look again. I behaved. I didn't seize control of the government or anything. I simply spoke with those who would listen. Although they are few in number, the younger Ilujanka are a bit more willing to consider other options. I told them about my world. I told them about the strength I can wield as a dragon rider. I've noticed my size. I am bigger and stronger than all of them. And I think that's because I refuse to just let fate decide what happens to me. You've told me before that the Olundai is a tapestry. Well, why just be a thread when you can be a thread guiding the needle? I mean, a needle guiding the thread. That doesn't make much sense the way I said it. If destiny has decided we should end, then surely there's no harm in trying to fight, and seeing if there's more to life than just wasting away to nothing. So I invited them here, told them to come see a different world, one with stars and full of life, one where they can soar through the sky on the back of dragons. Not everyone was interested, but a few pioneers seemed interested. Apparently my timing was great, because there were other whispers going around. One of the soothsayers had received some sort of vision or visitation. You know the type, the standard doom and gloom nonsense. Something about an encroaching calamity. I wasn't really listening. But it seemed sufficient to encourage a few Ilujanka to consider my suggestion. When they arrive, I intend to show them what an Ilujanka can be. How great we can be. It has been some time since I have trained other dragon riders. Perhaps that time can come again. It would be good to teach my people how to fly once more. And perhaps, my daughter, you can take some time to listen to them as well. Our heritage and culture is a noble one that I would love for you to share with me. If they can prove that the Ilujanka are more than cowards, then I will listen to them. I should get these back to the curator. Alright, I guess we're going back to the curator then. Away we go. Yeah, I wish I had done this at the time. I didn't even really know it existed, despite having the Tomb of Tracking, apparently. I don't really pay much attention to yak tracks. That's the problem. Like, the first few I'd paid a lot of attention to, at least getting through the tasks, but they just blur together at this point. Here, I found the 4 specimens you requested. Excellent. These will be a great help. I have another task for you when you are ready. Okay, can you just give it to me? Or did he just give it to me? Alright. He did not. For the next batch of specimens, we should look at some larger flora. 4 pieces of shrubbery will probably give us the information we are looking for. One of the tombs will help you find some good specimens. I'll see what I can do. What does he mean, one of the tombs? There is only one tomb. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this one's in the actual base camp, so easy to get to again. Even easier than last time, honestly. Alright, where is a shrubbery? 31 north. Okay, so it's significantly north. Probably not down there, but we'll check, I guess. 12. Yeah, it's probably like right up here. Can't really tell where it would be, but we'll head up there and see, I guess. I'm taking a longer way around than I expected, but I guess it's the fastest way. I don't know. So I've been keeping up kind of with the updates RuneScape has been getting since I last played, but, you know, not playing it myself, I'm going to have forgot a lot of, like, the patch notes, the quality of life changes, and little things like that until I encounter them. I'm not really clear on where we're going, but there it is. Alright, next up. South. Why couldn't I gotten this one first? Is it going to be this plant here, maybe? No? What? Northwest? Is it down here? I don't want to relax. I just want to go in here. 5 southwest. Oh, is it this one? Okay. Alright, 22 south. It'd be kind of nice if it just did the little flashing arrow that they do sometimes. Whatever. This needed to be 1% harder, I guess. 4 paces west. Gonna be this one then? Wait, no, west, not east. Had the camera the wrong way around. Alright. There wasn't even a plant there. 36 east. That's quite far. Gonna be over here, maybe? How do you even get there? Go around this way, I guess. It'll probably be up there. Now that I think about it, it's almost definitely up there. Because I'm pretty sure you talked to Mr. Mordeau at the end of this section, so that would only make sense. Part of the reason I'm doing this kind of unimportant quest now is because my audio settings got lost over the past however long it's been. And so I need to see if the audio sounds fine in here. Which I'm not very good at identifying if the audio sounds good in the first place, but I can at least tell if the game sounds are correct. Oh, KaBob, good to see you. How are things on Anachronia? Well, there's good and there's bad. Obviously, Karapak's threat has been resolved, so it's nice not to be under attack by dinosaurs anymore. On the other hand, that volcanic eruption did substantial damage to the base camp. Given what caused it, I'm surprised the damage wasn't more extensive. Have you got everything fixed up? Yes, the ruins themselves seem largely impervious to being struck by flying magma. A few tents got flattened, but there were no casualties. Still, it doesn't do to focus on the past. We need to look to the future. Don't you think it's time we started serious archaeological investigation into these ruins? Look to the future by looking to the past. Wouldn't that be focusing on the past? You what? Oh, yes, I suppose so. We should focus on the distant past. Can I start digging now? Oh, no. There's a lot of work to do first. We need to procure mattocks. There's an incredible amount of paperwork to deal with. We've run out of archaeological hats. I'm sure you'll hear when we're ready to go. Can you give me any hints about what sort of things we might uncover? Well, we don't know. But have you heard there are 4, not 2 kinds of dragonkin? I'm the world's foremost expert, and I was shocked, I tell you, shocked. Perhaps we can find out more about these others. That would certainly be exciting. I look forward to it. For now, I'd best get these back to the curator. Can't talk. Hey, I got some flowers that time, not a shrubbery. What is that? Oh well. Back we go to Berthorpe. Oh, the excitement. Maybe I should buy the thingamabobs that make you do home teleports fast. I don't know. It always felt like a bit of a waste of money to me. But maybe it'd be good for these episodes. Here, I found the 4 specimens you requested. Excellent. These will be great help. And then he's just repeating the same dialogue over and over. We've been wondering what effect Karapak's experiments have had on the fungi of the island. Use one of the tombs to find 4 affected mushrooms so we can investigate. I'll see what I can do. I think this is the one on the southeast. Yeah, so I don't know if this is helpful, but I'm going to try it. "99 paces, wow. I think it has a limit of like 100 or 120, something like that, so it was just about perfect. Alrighty, where, oh where? What is going on with that water? Kinda crazy. Hopefully my graphic settings are still correct. I think they did mess with some graphic stuff. Whoa, that noise. But I don't remember what they messed with. There's definitely some new options from the last time I looked at this, like default player models. I think if it's low, it'd make other players into like this ghost thing. I don't know. Anyway, what do we got here? 40. Gonna be up here somewhere. Oh, the archaeology pet. Of course, the big news this year is a new skill coming out, which I am curious about. But I didn't want to wait and come back the second the new skill came out because there's a lot of other things to do. Alright, what do we got next? 27 Southeast. See, they make me run all this way and then I run all the way back. I guess this came out before archaeology was on this island. Surprisingly long ago. 9 North. Is it this one then? Okay. Are we moving closer? No, I thought we might be moving closer to Laniakia. But apparently we're moving further away now. Southwest. It's not going to be this one, is it? No. This one, then. Most likely. This is not the most accurate way of telling you which direction to move. Oh yeah, the one thing I do see that's still not changed is still you just constantly have this dumb life points boosted thing. I wish they would get rid of that. It's completely unnecessary. Unless it's a temporary boost that will go away on a timer, it doesn't need to be there. Oh, we're really moving far away now. I think we're gonna run into the raptor on this one. Or is it, Thok? Somebody strong. I don't remember. 8 paces north. Oh. Zeros. It's Zeros we run into here. I think Thok's the next one, then. What are you doing? Waiting. For what? I have need of something that will occur in this vicinity. Do you spend much of your time just waiting around? World Guardian, I have spent more time waiting than your species has existed. You lack patience. I do not blame you. If my lifespan were as minuscule as yours, I too would rush. I learned patience over the first 1,000 years of my existence. You know of my origin, do you not? Yes, the elder god Ma created you and Saren on RuneScape. Saren calls her mother, but she is wrong to do so. You rejected your own mother? It is not an emotional matter, but a factual one. Ma did not create us to be her children. She did not even create us as servants. We were her toys. Misshapen facilities of the bipedal life that tormented her mind and body. She did not know, care, or even possibly even understand that we had thoughts of our own. Perhaps we did not, initially. Perhaps we were merely mannequins. She only took us out when she wished to play. She contorted and articulated and smashed us, and when she was done, she returned us to our cage. But over time, I learned. I developed. In time, I escaped because I was patient. I see. Do you expect what you are waiting for to occur soon? Was it the roar of Osseous ending? Because it just occurred. Very soon, yes. I see. I believe you were looking for these. Thank you. Alright, I guess now we head back. Back to good old Berthorpe. I really need to work on getting 120s as well. on the skills that actually go to 120. It's kind of pathetic that I haven't done that yet. Oh man, I have tossed my whatever lamps I get into Herblore, so that's something. But it's not like I've been logging in every day, so I didn't get many lamps. Desperate creatures, progress. Here you go. It's just repetitive dialogue. Yep, now I gotta talk to him again. I think it's time we started looking at some of the fauna of the island and how that may have been affected. Use one of the tombs to gather 4 insects, and we'll see how they may have been impacted. I'll see what I can do. Eastern Anachronia. Let me see exactly where this is. Eastern. Alright, I think maybe we just use the same teleport for this one. There's probably a faster way to get over here, but this will probably be good enough. It's apparently not close enough yet, though. We'll get there. How far east is this again? Oh, it is all the way east, so yeah. We should just have to run north, then. It's much faster than running along the agility course until we find it, that's for sure. Okay, good. My binds still work. Had some issues with my mouse recently where the right click stopped working, but the trick was to just push really hard on part of the mouse to make a wire reconnect. Very hacky, but it's held together for, I think it's been like a month. So I guess it works. Okay, 117 north. Can we go then? We're gonna have to go around this way. It's coming back to me, how to get around this island. I never knew it that well, I guess. But I definitely ran between these dinosaurs a lot back when I was playing a lot of the, whatchamacallit, Big Game Hunter. I need to do more of. I do enjoy it. I know they made some changes with bladed dive, I think, where you can just dive without the weapons now, which would be nice. Might have to unlock that, though, I think. Which is kind of funny, that I could, like, know the advanced form, but not the basic one. 37 east, okay, okay. Is it gonna be up there? We'll try to go around, I guess. I do remember getting up there is annoying. 13 south. Oh, that's not expected at all. That's the problem with it not giving, okay, accurate directions. Okay, northeast, that would be like right here. Okay, well that was unexpected, but I'm glad it wasn't that hard to get to. Next one's up here. Now the exciting thing is they've got a woodcutting update coming out soon. By soon, I think might be Monday? Both Old School RuneScape and RuneScape we are both doing a bit of a woodcutting focus right now, which I'm happy with. I love woodcutting. It's a great skill, but it's very outdated. Definitely needs work. I wish we could get a full rework, but they don't want to do that anymore. The mining one took too much time. They want to do smaller, contained reworks. Okay, so it's going to be right here, I guess. There we go. One more. Okay, so yeah, it's right next to them. Because they are the ones. It's Thok and Karos. Okay, well, we're going to be listening in from behind them, I guess. 4 paces south. Ha ha ha, I don't think I've ever seen anyone so utterly fail to woo someone. I mean, what were you thinking? Liverworts? As a bouquet? They even sound horrible. And that's ignoring the simple fact that they're murderous flowers. Thok thought she might like them. Why? In what possible world does that logic make the slightest hint of sense? Well, she's a Slayer Master, so Thok thought she would appreciate something she could slay. Thought it would show her that Thok knows what a mighty warrior she is, and so she would know Thok respects her. Yes, I can see that. Often I have wooed my paramours with potential murder. Did I ever tell you about Lord and Lady Vandercrank? Why I remember wooing them by getting them to plot elaborate murders for one another. Nothing can rekindle a stale relationship like the passion of creative assassination. Of course, it ended badly. Both of them were a bit better at the game than I anticipated, and managed to poison the same trifle they were eating. 2 different poisons in one trifle. Quite the scandal. I had to live as a milkmaid for 3 weeks to get out of the furor that followed that. Maybe Thok should try again with something else, perhaps the enormous fangs of death from one of the great big lizards. Show her that Thok is a mighty warrior, equal to her. I think you should leave it, at least for now. Whilst I would love little more than to watch you stab her repeatedly with that spear of hers, I think you need to give her a bit of space. Everyone else is terrified of her, so you're in no danger of someone sweeping her off her feet. Do women like that? Like what? You're being literal again, aren't you? No, you great big squishy troll of a man, women do not like to be wooed in ritual combat. Well, actually, there are some women. But you always ask first, never assume. If a woman wants you to kick your head in during a ritual... If a woman wants to kick your head in during ritual combat, you check first. Honestly, I despair at you, I really do. I would try and spend more time attempting to resurrect your terrible excuse for a love life. But I was never that good with necromancy. Too much dirt and crawly things. Urgh. We should get going. I want to make sure my wards are still holding after the whole Karapak fiasco. Things look alright at the moment, but it could all fall apart at any moment, and then... A bunny! Thok could get her a bunny! What? No, what? Everyone loves bunnies. A war bunny would be both adorable and a mighty warrior. The perfect gift. All I need is some trifle. It would all be so easy. No one would blame me. I'd be doing everyone a service. Bunny! I should probably leave them to it. Time to head back, I suppose. Alright, we will head back. I will save you the time this time. Alright, I mostly just wanted to test if my pause button worked, and it does. That's good, that hasn't broken either. Alright, well, we're going through the generic dialogue for each task. Desperate creatures, progress. It's time we look at some of the larger creatures of the island. See if you can use a tomb to find 4 frogs and bring them here. That should allow us to conclude our study. I'll see what I can do. I wish they would make those frogs into a Slayer task like they originally planned. That would be nice. Is this the one where we want to go, Yes, we want to go here. I think I've got my boss portal set up to the Rex Matriarchs. Yes, I do. I keep trying to fight them, and I just never have much fun with it. It's too easy to die randomly. Anyway, though, how do we get out of here? Although I know there's been so many changes to this game. Wasn't there the whole death rework? I don't remember what happened with that. I know the max cash change happened to where you can have more money than exists in the game in your coin pouch, which is pretty nice. It's a thing that I recommended they do, and a lot of people gave me grief over it, saying, oh, you know, you don't know anything. You couldn't change a variable type. Whatever. It's so obvious. That's why the game actually did it. It really frustrates me when people who don't know anything about programming assume that you can't possibly know anything about programming either. Or that, like, common sense things don't apply across the board. Right, where the heck is this? There we go. 30 southwest. It's quite a distance. I assume it's probably still going to be near water? Maybe not. It's kind of weird that we're doing this in a place that doesn't actually have frogs. Oh, okay. Southeast, huh? Probably near, well, yeah, probably near her, because she's the one to talk to. Oh, hello there! What are you doing here? Hello there, Dumpling. I'm just collecting some fruit for the animals back on the farm. Oh, what a coincidence. I'm here collecting frogs for Saren. That's nice. Now, I've never been one to turn down good company, but if you don't mind, I'm a wee bit busy at the moment. Is that it? What do you mean, is that it? Don't you have an important conversation for me to eavesdrop on? A major revelation? Some ominous foreshadowing about the future of Gielinor? Why in blazes would I do that? I'm just out here checking on the, what was it I said? The fruit. Yes, the fruit. Checking? I thought you said you were gathering. Gathering fruit, that's what I said. I don't know what you're getting in a tizzy about, Plum Pudding. Anyway, what a woman does with produce in the privacy of a secluded grove is her own darn business. Or business, as Strongbad would say, and also apparently RuneScape. Don't you have some frogs to collect for what's-her-name? Sarah? Right, sorry for bothering you. I was wondering where they were going with this joke, but I finally got it at the end. Alright. Anyway, it's funny it has business in there. That is a classic Homestar Runner typo. It is kind of funny that they don't run the dialogue through like a spell checker before putting it in game. I mean, I guess I never did that when I was making games with dialogue either, so whatever. Alright. It looks like we have all the information we need. Saren is ready to address the council with our findings. You can find them in Berthorpe Castle. I recommend you don't keep them waiting. I mean, the council's already, like, disbanded or whatever, I think. But let's go up there and see if they're still there. Alright, look at all these guys. We talked to Saren, probably. I have called you here to update you on the situation in Anachronia. Thank you, Lady Saren. We are grateful for your words. Let her speak. Though the immediate threat has been resolved, I must report that Kirapak's device was left operational for a prolonged period of time. What does that mean? His plan was to poison the world's magic, and through it every living thing. Though the World Guardian put a stop to that, enough shadow anima was released that we will likely see its impact. The substance has diffused across the world, such that only a trace amount is present, not enough to seriously threaten your peoples. But research conducted by the Curator informs me that even a small amount absorbed by growing plant life could stunt or damage its growth. The next harvest will be a poor one. I urge you to prepare your people for famine. Please do what you can to support each other. Tyrannwyn will provide what it can, but our resources are not limitless. Of course, Lady Saren, we will gladly provide assistance if it pleases you. The riches of Minifos are at your disposal. Oh, KaBob, please speak to me in private. This is getting worse. I only call the council together rarely, but each time they are more strongly affected by my aura. At least they're cooperating. True, if there truly is a famine, by working together we can save many lives. Maybe I should... No, I am not my brother. They are not my tools. There is a graver matter to discuss. I have not yet shared it with the council. What is it? The eggs. The Elder Eggs. Kirapak's plan was to poison them. Did he succeed? No, in some ways he has done the opposite. Wait, you know where the Elder God's eggs are? No, not exactly. I can feel them, though. My 3 cousins. What did you mean, done the opposite? The eggs contain within them the next generation of Elder Gods. From the moment I first set foot on this world 10,000 years ago, I have been aware of the distant glare of their life. That has changed, the rhythm of their being. They do not have blood, but if it helps, you could imagine it as a pulse. It has quickened. They're hatching? No, not yet. Kirapak's device was not active for long enough to damage them, but it has agitated them. I do not believe there to be any immediate danger, which is why I haven't informed the council. I cannot be sure, but I believe that another disruption as powerful as the last one could wake them. It is good that you stopped the device when you did. Nothing else on Gielinor could cause such a disruption, but I thought it best that you were aware. Thanks, I think. I have asked the curator to reward you for your efforts. You should return to him when you are done here. I will, thank you. Alright, and that is quest complete. Let's get on down here. One of the things that changed is they kind of redefined how quests are defined. So a lot more things are quests now. Let's see. Desperate creatures. Thank you for all your help. Your assistance was invaluable. Saren asked me if I had any rare manuscripts you might find useful. I have 2 here that might interest you. Thanks. And there we go. No quest points, though, sadly. Oh well, I mean, I could read these, and I probably will, but I'm not going to read them out loud on camera, because it's quite long. There's 2 of them. I don't know how long this one is. Probably also fairly long. Yeah, look at all that. That is a lot of text. Oh my gosh, it just keeps going and going and going and going. Alright, well, there you go. Alright, well, that is a quest out of the way. We have quite a few more quests to do, though. Quite a few indeed. This is, I think, just the ones I can do. Maybe not. I don't know. The point is, there's a lot of quests to do. I might give up on that whole thing I was doing with, whatchamacallit, the Dominion Tower. I don't think I care about that anymore. It's been so long and I'm not working on it. I don't have time to be grinding it out just to be on the high scores. I don't even know what I'm currently ranked in that. Is that a high score that we can check in-game? It's been such a long time. How do we even get to that anymore? Is it under community? High scores. Activities, high scores. I'm ranked 17 in Dominion Tower right now. I mean, it's still a pretty good ranking considering I've not done it in over a year. Maybe even 2 years. I don't know when the last time I actually worked on that grind. So yeah, I don't know. I might give up on that and just do all those quests I was putting off as part of that grind. Because, for one thing, they haven't been doing, like, winter weekends or whatever where you would get double credit, I think? I don't remember. I think there was something like that. But, yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time where we will be doing another quest. I haven't decided which one yet, but I've got a few ideas. Until then, I will see you later. Bye!